Hey, what's up everybody? Gonna do a couple raids, and then at the end, when I get home, let's talk about what Niantic George, one of Niantic reps, has said on Reddit, basically. He's the active Reddit guy, active social media guy that reaches out to people on social media. And there's an article going over what Niantic is doing to address the rural issue. They are aware of the rural issues in Pokemon Go, so we will go over that. It's awesome that they are aware. We're in here. My squad's going in hard in the paint. There's a bunch of people here. My squad, pretty much. No randoms, so. Hopping in now, though. First one's going to be Articuno. I need a good IV Moltres, but this Articuno's going to do. I've got a 93% IV Articuno. I could use a better one, to be honest. By the way, I don't know if you guys like the shave action. I got like a baby face action going here. But, yeah, apparently my raid group has been raiding all day. Literally. Like, no joke. All day. I had a golf tournament, which we got 4th again. 2nd year in a row we've gotten 4th. Go figure. Going in here with Vaporeons. Vaporeon is a good, just regular damage Pokemon against Articuno. Doesn't do the highest amount of damage, but is tanky because of those ice attacks will do very much damage. And water does base damage. So I threw a couple of those in there just to survive for the most part. A lot of my fire Pokemon were dead. I forgot to revive them. But as you can see, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And boom. Get the hydro pump in. I would think that my next Vaporeon will probably survive. But kind of going over the rural stuff, this is probably already common sense, but Niantic is aware and have already made steps to help the rural players in Pokemon Go. Now, I know what you're thinking. What could they have possibly done already to help rural players? Well, I'll go over that in the article. But just kind of sit back and think about it for a second. Things that they've already put into the game that actually did help. It all makes sense when I go over the article, which will be towards the end of the video. It's a really good one. It really is. I was happy when reading it. I'm not a rural player, but I feel for rural players. I feel for you guys, and I was really happy when I read it, so stay tuned for that. And boom, we got this Articuno in town. See you later. And let's see how good it is. 1655, so this one's decent. 6 Hyper Potions. Whoa. 9 Rare Candies. That's the most amount that you can get. If I can set my phone down on my steering wheel, this would be great. Okay. 1950 or 1655 is decent. I would Pineapple Berry challenge it, but I'm not going to risk it. Okay. There we go. I want to get as many Articunos as I can. This could be 91%. So I'll take that. That's not too shabby. Again, 93 is my best. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I see how it is, Articuno. I have the hardest time with Articuno. I don't know what it is. That'll work. Woo! Go ahead and check the IVs. I'm sure it's about the best of them. I think I already have a 1955. Or why do I keep saying 16? Because of the attack. Yep, so it's probably 86 or 88. Again, attack always factors into CP the most. Your CP will be highest if its best stats are attack. Attack in the formula for CP contributes the most. So, 1 raid down, 1 bird caught. Booyah. I think all that's left are Zapdos and Lugias. That's what Tom was telling me. So next time I see you, either be Lugia or Zapdos. My team mascot. 3, 2, 1, going in on Zapdos raid. Let's do it. 1855. 6 rare candies, 9 golden raspberries, 3 hyper potions, 5 revives. Nothing too great. I'll take those berries and those candies though. Have you guys been doing all the damage all day? Pretty much.
I've been trying, yeah.
I'm doing the pineapple berry challenge as usual.
Oh, shit. My nano berries.
1, 2. Oh, almost first balled the pineapple berry challenge.
I've been doing that bareback challenge.
The what? Where you don't throw anything?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so does everyone else.
Well,
Oh, there's a great toss. Come on. Close. We got so many candies for Zapdos. How many candies you got, Waylon?
Or something.
Oh my gosh.
Rare candies or regular?
No,
I've got
Zapdos
62
candy.
Zapdos candy. Or 62 or 63 Zapdos.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Wait, 62 caught?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
how many was pineapple?
None. I don't try to stick.
I just do it because it's not good.
I caught 3 today though.
Oh my gosh.
What's the next one, Tom?
You guys take the list over. It looks like Dozer Park. Another Zapdos.
We got 2 more chances. It's taking forever. Oh my gosh. 2 more chances. Oh, how is that not an excellent toss? 1. Last try. Pineapple berry challenge for Zapdos. Curveball great toss, here we go. Nope. Rest in peace. I'll see you guys back at home. What's up, ladies and gents? Let's go ahead and go over that article. Rating was fun, but let's get down to business. Okay, we're going to jump right into it. Statement 1 by Niantic George. We haven't forgotten about you and we're working on it. He's talking about the rural players. To best explain what we're doing, we need to look at where we came from with Ingress. Now, I haven't played Ingress, but there are some good points brought up here. Ingress never had the rural issue in the same way that Pokemon Go currently does. That's interesting. That's in part due to the fact that we allowed portal submissions for the majority of Ingress existence, so most users were able to create portals around their area if none already existed. Okay. That mechanism was labor intensive, but it worked for the scale of that game. With Pokemon Go, we saw a torrent of players picking up the game in places where Ingress never caught on. The number of players is so many that we simply couldn't turn on portal submissions and hire a team of portal reviewers. Instead, we've needed to design a solution that fits the size of the issues. Okay. So we invested in Operation Portal Recon. Lots of players have reported the benefits of OPR in their communities, but I would still argue that OPR is in its infancy in terms of the impact it has on rural players. While it might sound wildly optimistic, I would bet that with time we'll see near parity between rural and urban players. That's a bold statement right there. As for difficulties finding a raid team in rural areas, we're working on that too, but we're not ready to announce anything just yet. That's huge, and that will help all players, including rural. Let's go ahead and go into statement number 2. Okay. Statement 2. Thank you for your post. I share some thoughts on rural players with regard to new Pokestops earlier in the week. At the end of my comments, I mentioned that we are working on mechanisms to make it easier for players to come together for raid battles. I do disagree with the statement that Niantic doesn't care about rural players. Must have been a tweet about somebody saying that Niantic doesn't care about rural players. And right there he disagrees. We've made some big improvements. Here they are. Operation Portal Recon has drastically improved access for rural players. Adding sponsored locations has improved access with a varying level of impact to rural players. We know we need sponsors in more places. McDonald's is definitely going to be one of them. Adding the ability to get items from gyms has helped address the no Pokeball issue that plagued rural players. Okay, so if there's 1 or 2 gyms near you, that's extra couple Pokestops at least. I see what they're saying. Increasing the number of gyms so more areas have access to battle and making changes to balance Pokemon distribution. This is not to say that our work here is done. It's quite the opposite. I cannot stress enough that we will still have lots and lots of work to do here. As frustrating as the situation is, I would urge you not to treat the absence of an immediate solution as an absence of our commitment to the issue. Things will get better, the source. So, right then and there, they are aware of the rural issue. They really are, and they really want to fix it. They want everybody to be able to enjoy Pokemon Go. And with that, it just takes time. The best thing you can do, and I've said this in previous videos, honestly, plan one day. If you really love Pokemon Go, plan one day. Whether it's a day off, a day that you have a couple hours of free time, something. Plan one day to go into your nearest city and just go all out. I've actually been playing with some Pokemon, or some people that, you know, they like Pokemon Go, that live in a rural area, that drove 30 minutes to play all day in my town. My town isn't even nearly as good as Peoria, but they're from Delavan, and their whole family drives, 5 people, drives to my town to raid and play Pokemon all day on the days that they have available to do so. And it's not often. So you have to make the best of what you got now. But hopefully in the near future, you're not going to have to worry about that. They'll increase spawns, give you a chance to make new Pokestops, maybe even more gyms, stuff like that. So things are looking up for rural players, and I'm excited for it, because what if I find myself in a rural area and I want to play Pokemon Go and shoot footage? So it's important for everybody, to be honest, because not everybody is in a city 24/7, 365 days out of the year. So I know I found myself quite a few times in rural areas trying to play Pokemon Go, and it is physically impossible. But there it is, guys. That is the article. I hope you guys enjoyed the raids and the article. If you didn't know that Niantic is working for the rural players. Make sure you hit a like if you like the video, like the info. Leave a comment. What do you think? Do you think Niantic's really going to fix the rural issue? And if so, how do you think they're going to do it? Or how do you think they should do it? But that's it with your boy Fitz City. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I supply the latest updates, tips, tricks, speculations, entertaining vlogs, and entertaining live streams. You got until Thursday to catch as many legendary birds and Lugia as you possibly can. I'm signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.